William Dallas, the Dundee mill worker who came to Otago to get back on the land and became a pioneer South Otago farmer. William Dallas's story exemplifies many of the social and economic changes that saw so many 19th century Scots emigrate to the colonies. His father was a shoemaker here in Fordun parish in Angus, plying his trade in an agricultural district undergoing modernisation during William's childhood. Then in about 1846, just as William was reaching his teenage years, the family up stakes and moved south to Dundee. That city's booming linen industry was rapidly converting to the production of jute, which saw an exponential rise in the size of its industrial workforce. William and his siblings joined them in the mills. The family lived here in Merrifield, northeast Dundee, amid the smoke and the noise, not far from this historic mill building, once the largest linen mill in the world, but now converted into a luxury hotel. In May 1858, William married Mary Kerr here at Monifieth, just northeast of Dundee and probably in her local parish church here. And the very next month, the young couple set sail for Otago as assisted immigrants on the Jura from Glasgow. This was a reasonably common phenomenon in the 19th century. For many couples, the decision to emigrate went hand in hand with the decision to marry, with the timing sometimes determined by passage availability and cost. We don't know the details of William and Mary's courtship, but young men wanting to emigrate were strongly advised to take a wife with them, a colonial helpmeet who would be more use than just about anything else they could bring. It was also common for family members to go ahead and check out the colony for the rest of their family. William and Mary spent their first couple of years working at Milton. This enabled him to buy his first plots of land, 315 acres at the Hoka, where he was one of the pioneer settlers. And in 1861, they were joined by William's parents and 5 of his siblings who joined them in Otago. His father plied his old trade as a bootmaker, while William, after a short stint as a gold prospector, had a more lucrative period carting supplies to the goldfields. He named his farm Merrifield after the old neighbourhood in Dundee where they'd once lived. His father, meanwhile, took up the neighbouring property, which he called Rosemount. But the Dallas' aspirations here at the Hoka were more like a return to William's birthplace at Fordun in the Kincardine countryside, except that here in Otago, they had the chance to become independent owners of their land. If so, William more than fulfilled his dream. By the time he retired to Balclutha in 1907, he had more than doubled his holdings and become a prosperous farmer. He also maintained a steady schedule of public commitments. He was an elder of the Balclutha Presbyterian Church, he was a member of the Te Hoka Road Board and subsequently the Clutha County Council. He served on school committees and he was a driving force behind the Agricultural and Pastoral Society. In later years, he was a member of the Otago Land Board and a commissioner for the Otago Boys High School. Mary, meanwhile, kept the home fires burning and looked after their 4 sons and 3 daughters until her death in 1884, aged 52. In retirement, William lived on in Balclutha, dying in 1920, aged 88.